Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel for this long overdue catching up on K-pop, because to explain it to you really quickly, there are music videos that came out last month already, and I'm talking like February, like early February. The one I'm talking about specifically here is TNX. So in just a few words, it was in the poll for the last February catching up on K-pop on my Patreon, and it reached quite a lot numbers of votes. However, when I went on to, film the actual catching up on K-pop, I added my reaction to the boys in there, to the lineup, which wasn't in the poll. So to make up for the fact that I didn't react to TNX in the February catching up on K-pop, I'm reacting to it now, so that it makes it fair. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think it does, right? Anyways, so the lineup that we've got is a mix of what I personally wanted to react to and also what the patrons have voted for. So we've got Yuju, Cherry Bullet, J-Hope featuring J.Cole, 50/50, TNX, Kepler, Only One Off, and Craigsy. As always, if you're interested in becoming like a patron of mine, then you can find the link to it in the description box below. You can have access to perks like voting for what music video appears in the catching up on K-pop. You will have an early access to it. If you're interested in like exclusive video, like first listens, full episodes of Who's Planet, for example, then yeah, you'll find it over there. So yeah, that said, let's get started, should we? So I think I'm gonna start with the solos and then move on from there. By the way, in hopes that this video does not get blocked, right? Just a quick reminder for those who are curious whether I had reacted to BBG Pull-Up or not. I did. I did, but my video got blocked worldwide, so I actually left a link to the Dropbox video under my catching up on K-pop last month and in the community tab. So whenever you don't see like a reaction pop up, or like feels like I've missed something, or it feels weird that I've missed something or something along those lines, you might want to check the community tab first, because that's usually where I update you guys with upcoming videos and whatnot. So yeah, there you go. So it's there. I did react to it. I'm just traumatized by YouTube. So I hope this one goes well. Anyways. Oh? Nah. Oh, that's disappointing. Let's go. Damn, her voice though. Ugh. I'm sorry, but who eats bread like this? Like, at least put a little bit butter on it. I kind of feel like I'm betraying myself, because when it comes to like amazing vocalist, my mind doesn't automatically think of her, and it's like, how dare I? Isn't a guitar really expensive? I hate myself for not thinking of her. You know what hurts the most in moments like this? It's like the moment where you're so in pain that it almost becomes ridiculous and so you smile. Like I don't hope for you to have felt this way. But there are just moments where if you've gone through this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that moment where you hurting so much starts to feel ridiculous, even to yourself, if that makes sense. And this whole thing about smiling through the pain is a real thing. It's real. You know, I originally thought that the song was about to go for a song that you can, like a light spring song that you can listen to when you go on a road trip or something. It felt like, you know, getting ready for voyage. I don't know why I said it like that. Voyage. You know, with her little luggage and everything. That led me to think that this was going to be like a more bright song, even though it's called Without You. But in K-pop, you never know, right? You know, I have to say, you heard me say that before, but I am single. Like, so single. And I've never gone through a breakup before because I've never been in a relationship, right? And you know, this is actually sometimes I feel an advantage because I've never gone through this pain. Like I can empathize because I'm an empath. Anyways, you know, you empathize with someone else's pain. Oh, you know what? Actually, it doesn't necessarily have to be with someone you've been in a relationship with. This is like me with 21 for an example, as an example, I guess. I think when it comes to this, it's the what ifs, you know, that keeps on like playing in your head. Anyways, I'm just speculating right here that this is a breakup song because honestly, since I don't have the lyrics, I can't say. In a small room, the day I first heard this song, I don't know what she said. You know, weirdly enough, even though this music video feels like it's a pretty still traumatizing experience for her, you know, this whole separation thing, her voice sounds like someone who has made her bed already, if that makes sense. Someone who fait son deuil. How do you say that? Oh, yeah, she's finished grieving almost. I love the lighting in this music video. It's gorgeous. Also, you know, I can't help but, because this is her, I can't help but somehow link this song with 여자친구's journey. I don't want to feel this way, but now I feel sad. You know, this somehow makes me feel like I watched like a whole entire series. No, you know what this song is? You know, in a rom-com or whatever, just in general K-drama, right? There's always this 10th, no, it's the 11th episode of a 12 episode series that crushes you. This is it. This is the 11th episode of a K-drama series. It's ironic because I find her voice to be both cutting and healing at the same time. Anyways, well, that was sad. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, moving on. Well, this one is long overdue as well. You guys are gonna give me so much slack for this because I know J.Cole. I know he's a legend and I am ashamed to stand in front of you and say this. I know he is a legend by name, but I cannot name one song from him, and I am so sorry. I know that realistically it is, you know, possible not to know someone's music, but I still feel bad. I guess that's where, like, culturally speaking, you can sense like a difference. I don't know about you, but like I grew up in France, right? And I guess I wasn't exposed to this type of like hip-hop music and hip-hop artists, and if I ever was, you know, exposed to such artists, I don't think that growing up that was the type of music that I was listening to at all. No, in France we had Fatal Bazooka. That's like, you know, the reference. Wow. Yeah, just to say that I personally don't know of him and of his music. I know of him, but I don't know of his music, you know, so this is gonna be like my first kind of impression of him. But I have to say, by the way, that J-Hope being able to work with his muse, I'm pretty sure he called him his muse, right? Is so inspiring because even though it may be like an unreachable dream, seemingly an unreachable dream, when you see collab like this, you still feel like, regardless of how unrealistic a dream may sound at the moment, there is no saying that it won't ever be realized. Do you know what I mean? It won't ever happen. You don't know that. And so I don't know if J-Hope ever manifested this, but if he did, well, it worked. It worked. Anyway, English captions are on the street. Let's go. By the way, if you can like give me more maybe insights on J.Cole, I would appreciate. So this was recorded in the States, wasn't it? It's adorable. It's easy, you put any member with a kid and I'm like, that's it, I'm melting.
Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move.
Oh, that's really old school hip hop, isn't it?
For us. Every time I live, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us. 내두 발은 선택걸어 anywhere, J in the air. 그는 길이 희망이 되고자 하연하고 태어. Even my world was made of your love in your face. 보답을 해, 저 멀리서라도 나비가 돼. Just walk lightly whenever you want. Go on hopefully wherever you walk. 누군가의 숨 깃들여 있는 거리 내 영혼과 영원을 담을게 everywhere. Every time I walk, every time I run, every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us. Every time I walk, every time I run,
I don't know how many artists we've seen like him where he just oozes of like positivity even in
every time I love,
darkest
time I
times, you know.
hope, it's always for us.
There's always hope.
Yeah. Oh, hell, the mighty survivor of hell. Plop down from heaven to sail. Holy water that I scooped from the well. Fought tooth and a nail just to prevail. Monster ruthless as I move through the field. Feeling worried, in a hurry like a 2-minute drill. To make a couple mil off a lucrative deal. Selling train of thought, name an artist who could derail. You never see it like a nigga hula hooping in jail. I got a friend smart as fuck, but he's stupid as hell. He swear to God ain't real, since it ain't no way to prove it itself. As if the universe ain't enough. As if the volcanoes ain't erupt. As if the birds don't chirp. As if a trillion nerves don't work in a human body. Shit, who would I be without the creator of this theater beside me to gently guide me? Some days I wonder if I need to pick a different hobby. I'm deep in with this rapping, it's all a nigga know. I never did nothing better, it's hard to let it go. But like a father watching his daughter walk down the altar with tears in his eyes, you gotta let her grow. and so I shall. But first I've been honing my style. Coders around with more quotables than what the quota allows. You see a top 10 list, I see a golden corral, nigga. As the moon jumps over the cow, I contemplate if I should wait to hand over the crown and stick around for a bit longer. I got a strange type of hunger. The more I eat, the more it gets stronger. The more it gets stronger. I said the more it gets stronger. J.Hope, Cold World.
Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I look,
Yeah.
every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us. Every time I work, every time I run,
I guess that's why people say music is so freaking powerful, isn't it?
it's always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us.
Oh wait! Oh, this time I thought they wouldn't actually meet. Oh, that's so sweet. Ah. Oh, that's really sweet. I don't know. Don't ask me. I wouldn't be able to tell you why. I don't know. Just it got me, okay? It's almost like my brain was thinking something and my heart was thinking another, but at the end they all agree. My brain was focused on registering the lyrics. In my heart, understood them. This got me really emotional. I don't know why. Like another reason why it kind of like got registered in two different layers, if you want. It's like the melody of it sounded so cheerful, you know, with the whistling. It's almost like you're just like walking down a road, minding your own business, having a good day with like, you know, the birds chirping and the sun shining, and you've got your music in your ears and you're just like, you know, having a good time. The melody felt like spring. It felt like a warm breeze and it felt like this, but the lyrics were somehow so down to earth that it created this, which is why, you know, I said like, I registered the lyrics with this, but I understood them with this. The melody of this, it feels so welcoming. And as a person, I feel like it describes him pretty well. Yeah.
I got a friend smart as fuck, but he's stupid as hell. He swear to God ain't real, since it ain't no way to prove it itself.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am an atheist. I think while I'm an atheist, and so technically I don't believe in God, right? What he says, it still resonates to some degree. I think this is actually one of the first time ever on my channel where I bring up religion at all, or the fact that I'm atheist. So that's new, and I'm pleasantly surprised, you know. I mean, like I said earlier, I'm not really well versed, like I don't know much of like hip-hop history or how significant it is in J-Hope's world and life. Probably very much if this is happening and taking place, but I still believe that I don't need to have all of this knowledge to be able to appreciate such collaboration. Both of their delivery feel very different. Like I said, J-Hope's part was mostly more hopeful, for lack of a better word, and J.Cole's part, verses and everything, felt hopeful too, but hope that was rooted in struggle. If that even makes sense. I don't know, that's how I received it at least. Well, I cried. That speaks for itself, I think. Alright, let's move on to Cherry Bullet now. So I actually had the chance to see them at the Mick Festival. I don't know if I can find you the footage of it. That wasn't me, by the way. That wasn't me. Unfortunately, I missed the very beginning of their set, but I was there for like my favorite songs. So I was kind of like grateful for not having missed this. Their mics were on, honey. Like, I don't know why I just said that. That's weird. I never call you honey, but yeah, I don't know. It felt fitting. Listen, they were singing, okay? This is something that I actually noticed during the MIC festival, is that all of their mics for every artist were on. And I was kind of mind blown by it, because all this time, you know, I've been like, I've been voicing out how I don't mind groups having an MR or even like lip syncing for certain period of time during a song. Like, I really don't mind, because I know how demanding it is. I wouldn't know really, but I imagine how demanding it would be on someone's physique and everything, body and etc. to sing live and give their all dancing. But then seeing all of the lineup for the MIC festival in Paris, I was like, oh, well, okay. Like, I knew already for a fact that groups like ATEEZ, you know, they always bring 200% to a concert, an event and everything, and they always sing live. I always knew that. So I knew that there was a standard already for some groups out there that were doing this, like Mamamoo and everything. It's well known that they always go live. But I was not expecting for every single group and artist that were present at the MIC festival to sing live for almost the majority of their set. That was surprising, and I was mind blown. So yeah, their mics were on. That was cool as hell. Anyways, Play on the World. What does that mean? Anyways, English questions on, let's go. That kind of looks like spaghetti. Are those pastas? That looks like pasta, I'm sorry. That might just be like cheap plastic, but that looks like pastas. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Yep.
마치 스나이퍼처럼 난 파우 파우 한쪽 눈은 살짝 깜찍 긴장감은 so tight tight 맘에 들어 it's good good that's what I run 날 위한 관역은 내가
The hell?
맘대로 멋대로 채워 my pain 이렇게 몇 번 이 거리 그저 꼬망치 대니 상상만 해도 이미 good enough that's what I run
Refresh my memory, please. Have they ever done this before?
That's what I run. Break 밤은 bitter twilight then my choice go go roll the beat bar 무릎 치고 hands up 점령해놔 playground
Okay, she ate that, but I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. Okay, this is straight up club music now, is it? This is like so 2000. Wait, since when?
That's what I run.
Okay. This is second gen light. Okay. Works. Hey. Okay. This sound, like this escalating sound, sounds like that challenge that happened, like took place a few years ago, you know. Right? It sounds like the fucking Harlem Shake.
This one I run.
You see the escalation? I could not tell you exactly what it reminds me of. To me, this is, oh, Dasha Bit. It reminds me so much of older stuff. It's like a mix of Dasha Bit and nature. And I don't think, first of all, I've ever seen Cherry Bullet doing that. And I don't think I would ever have imagined them doing that. And so thirdly, I don't think I'm into it. Is it catchy? Yes, but I feel like it's the same type of catchy as like Limbo from Nature already, which I was feeling very puzzled about. I wasn't like necessarily against it, but it's like this is weirdly addictive. I don't really like it, but I find it really catchy. Okay, the 8. Also, this part is gorgeous. I'm fine till here. I like this. I'm not even mad at this. It's like, okay, run down, cool, run down, run away. Yes. He's starting to lose me here. And here... Is it catchy? Yes. Do I like this? This threw me off. I think it's just a bit too much. And I actually think, personally, you know, the songs that I like most about them are the ones that, you know, Love So Sweet or Love in Space. Like, these two songs are so good. And there's an ethereal element to them, which is like very like candy, bubbly kind of. There's something very sweet about these two songs that I really enjoy and that I have started to, you know, associate them with. This song, oh, okay, if you want, Love So Sweet was like a cotton candy, right? Love So Sweet is something, no, Love So Sweet. Love in Space is something that is a bit more mature, right? Something that is more floral, maybe one of those like hard candy that has a floral taste to it, like a violet kind of taste. This one is one of those sour candy, if that makes sense, that just explodes in your mouth. So I tend to like sour candy, but initially, you know how it, you know, pops in your mouth and everything. Oh, it's those sour candy that actually pops in your mouth, you know, that makes sound. This is this song. It's like making pow 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 in your brain. Yeah. So it's a feeling that I don't really know how to feel about. No, you know what? I'm not into it right now. Who knows? Maybe in the future, but you know, as I'm saying this, the song is actually playing in my head. So yes, like I said, it is catchy, but do I particularly enjoy this? I'm not sure. That's unique for sure, and that's a curious choice. Like I say, it depends on your personal preferences, but I much prefer them in a more sweeter kind of concept. Yeah, anyways, moving on. Oh, the long-awaited 50-50. I know, it's criminal for me to be so late. I understand. This is probably actually one of the music videos that have been requested the most as of late. I think their success is surprising as a whole because they come from a small company, don't they? Which is even more incredible for them to have reached so many people so quickly, I think I could say, right? Because even their past music videos and even pre-release did really, really well. At least they have been received very, very well by a large part of the community, and that for a group who is coming from a smaller company is quite rare, I guess we could say. In this song, oh wow, okay, you see, that's karma for me not reacting to this before. I understand that it is criminal for me to be this late, but I'm attempting to right my wrongs, and so here I am. This wasn't in the poll, by the way. This was my own accord. Just want to say. So I've been seeing your comments requesting 50/50 for even before Cupid came out, actually, for the other stuff, and I did check them out on my own. You know, another reason why I know that I'm late at this, it's 2 days ago, Kim, my sister, was like showing me a post with 50/50 and New Jeans, I think, where it said that the songs are doing really well in charts or whatever, and she was showing me that, and she was like, oh, it's such a good song. And I was like, I don't know, I haven't reacted to it yet. And she looked at me. You know you've done wrong when your sister looks at you the way she looked at me. Especially Kim. Like, Kim, she says things sometimes without seeing them. And I felt really harshly judged, and she won't be seeing this video anyway, so I can say whatever I want. But yeah, I knew that I was criminally late when my sister told me that. Anyways, so Cupid, I saw that there's a twin version, which twin version is in English, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but let's go. Viva Chick. Oh, her voice. Oh. How'd you know? Please forgive me. I beg for your forgiveness because hey, you don't know how bad I feel right now for not checking this earlier. Ooh, that was French right there. Okay, giving Wednesday vibe, huh? Romantic boutique. Weirdly enough, I could tell she was the rapper. Yes! Da 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 da. That's magical. Yeah, I'm stupid for this. She is gorgeous. This member is absolutely gorgeous. Baby girl, why are you crying? No, don't cry. Ain't no one worth your tears. You know, gotta support the girls. Ah, ha ha. I want to beat myself up for being so late at this. I hate myself right now. You know this feeling of, for example, when someone tells you to watch a show and you're like, I'm not really feeling it, or like I don't want to watch a show just because you're recommending it to me. This is an actual real life story that I have with my sister, an ongoing feud that we have, where Kim is like suggesting me to watch some show, you know, I'm like, I don't know. And then years later, or months later, I'm like, oh, you know what, I actually watched the show and it was so good. And she was like, I told you, I've been you. And that's kind of like what happened right here. It's not necessarily that I didn't want to react to it, because I was the one who put this in the lineup, you know? But I feel like I betrayed myself by reacting to it so late. Because this was a little gem. Why little? It was a gem. Period. It's got a little bit of like Polaroid love to it, isn't it? Hey! Okay, maybe not. But I see it. This is almost a love song. Not a love song, the baby of Love Scenario by Icon and Polaroid Love by N.I.Pen. See what I see? Do you see what I mean? Their voices are magical. Like, honestly, this is the type of song where there's nothing to dislike. There's nothing to dislike. There is a sensation. There's almost like, it almost felt like a play. Their voices have a timbre to them that I haven't heard in a while. And it feels like almost hearing a musical, like their voices sound like musical actors' voices. It's got that special thing. This. I understand why it's doing so well on the charts. I think when you look at the charts, it just speaks for itself. People want and need more than anything, just more low-key song. The rise of New Jeans has proven that, and this one is such a marvelous, such a marvelous gem. I love also how they're really just, you know, having this in the dance in the, when it releases, that's when you hear it, right? Okay, all this time I was like, am I getting a French vibe from it? And I think I do. I think I do have this image in my head of them being maybe in Montmartre or Le Sacré-Cœur. You know, those places like this, on a date and the sun is shining and it's like good weather, good people, good vibes, and it is feeling like this. It's got a little Frenchy Parisian vibe to it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you were expecting me to like this, so it's not gonna be a surprise for you if I say so, right? So dare I say, one of the best released this year. Dare I say. Anyways, I really liked it. So I'm gonna wrap this first part up here. I'm gonna go on and react to the remaining music videos. If you're interested, then I will see you there. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the patrons for participating, you know, in the poll and everything. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.